Carter knocks it loose, but they recover it. Here's Hasek. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Conley kicks to Randolph. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Evans. And Hasek kicks to Davis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they thought through the game, was fantastic.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
Here's Gasol. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Davis kicks to Holiday. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Here's Holiday. Rejected by Gasol. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Conley penetrating. Randolph can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized. Boy, you got to love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Now here's Gasol. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but, again, no need on that one.
You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career, the historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Cole gets to Anderson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Clark, thinking back to when Mike Conley was drafted 4th back in the 2007 draft, 4th overall. He wasn't an instant star, but he has gotten better every season.
Yeah, it took him a little while. I mean, he was only a freshman coming out of college back in 2007. A slow start. He had to fight for minutes, grind away. The Grizzlies kept trying to get his replacement, it appeared. But he stayed the course, and now he's their franchise point guard.
Green, he's checked in for Memphis.
You know, you think back, the Grizzlies contemplated trading Mike Conley early on in his career. And I tell you what, aren't they glad that cooler heads prevailed? I mean, his rise has helped propel them to one of the top teams in the Western Conference.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Here's Gasol, and that one's good. Gasol's got 6 points.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And Mike Conley may be the best player in the NBA never to make an all-star team. I really feel like it's unfair to call him underrated now, because if you go around our league, all teams respect what he's been able to do in Memphis.
Before getting dinged up, Brian Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
Pondexter, the pass to Cole. Pass to Ajinça. Got it up. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 2. In the second quarter of Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Carter in at the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Gordon. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
New Orleans in the lead. Evans dishes to Gordon. Davis with a screen on Allen. Gordon kicks to Davis. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Allen leading the charge. It's stolen by Davis. One-on-one here. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And, guys, one thing you sometimes gets lost. I mean, Mike Conley is a proven winner. Remember, you go back in high school, won 3 state titles, and the one season at Ohio State led them to the national title game. So that aspect of what he brings, the intangibles, you're going to be a winner if Mike Conley's on your roster.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Holiday, the pass to Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Kicks to Stevenson. Stolen by Evans. Pass to Davis. Green with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Memphis known for how tough they are at home, but they were equally tough, Clark, on the road last season.
Yeah, grit and grind travels well, Kevin. I mean, even on the road, they were able to force teams to play at their pace.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
And, guys, consistency always a key for the Grizzlies. And when you talk of consistency, how about having the same field goal percentage, whether away or at home?
Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Gordon dishes to Evans. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They grab their own miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Deflects the pass. Evans with the steal.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And, you know, to be able to knock down shots on the road the same way you do at home is why the Grizzlies racked up 24 road wins. I mean, it helps when you can attack the basket, as they do, and work things inside close to the rim.
Conley kicks to Randolph. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Zach Randolph getting up there in his mid-30s, but his game has never been based on explosiveness. So it's all about strength, skill, and craft when you talk about Zebo, and he's aging gracefully.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Anderson is screen on Conley. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Randolph. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.